Well, hello everybody, and this is Susan for SLC Aquatics coming to you live from the fish room today on this Tuesday evening. I missed y'all last week, and but I sure did enjoy looking on the inside of my eyelids. Yes, I did. So I hope everybody's doing well tonight, and I hope that you've been enjoying your fish and your aquariums and your plants and your critters, your crustaceans, your snails, your shrimp, your uh, everything in between. And some of us have reptiles and fish. And I'm still temporarily closed on Google, but I've been taking pictures of the fish room and sharing them on Instagram and Facebook. I haven't shared too much on YouTube except for part 3 of Mr. SLC Aquatics 40-gallon breeder in his man room. And if you haven't seen it, it's members only. So join up tonight. Hello there, my friend Big Tank Hank. It's been a long time. I'm usually snoring when you're live, and I don't get to go back and watch the replays. I'm so sorry. But I'm one day going to have to just slip in, say hey, hang out for a little bit, and just support my friend in the fish fam and in the Lord. I have some new barbs and some rosy red cloud minnows. They're in the tub outside beside the goldfish tub, and when I put them in there, it was in the 70s, and we did go down into the upper 40s. I haven't seen them lately, but there's a lot of coverage, a lot of aquatic plants, and the whole top of the 40-gallon is covered in duckweed. So I know I've been dropping a couple pellets of goldfish food over there, and they've been eating it. So after Friday, I do believe it's going to warm back up again. And I know that minnows can take 30 to 100 degree temperatures. They do better in cooler temperatures. So I'm hoping that they will spawn, and I'll have a tub full of rosy red cloud minnows. I've always wanted me some. Didn't know if I wanted the gold ones or the red ones, but I got me some red ones. And the barbs that I have are, I think they're young juvenile tiger barbs. They're marked like tiger barbs. They have a really broad black band on them, and sometimes they're orangish and sometimes they're not. My shrimp have been hiding. I got to catch some more shrimp and get them out of there. Hello, Coral Works. How are you doing? I'm glad you're here too, Big Tank Hank. Want to say hi to Skull Aquatics, Patty's Petite Tanks, and Coral Works, Clear Box Swimmers, and I think, and Matt at Fish Fam Link. And don't forget, if you want the know-how and what's going on in the Fish Fam, head over to fishfam.link and not only catch up on who's live streaming, but some news, and support the channel or the website by becoming a Patreon. We have Dr. Anthony in the house, Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fishes. Thought I would stop by to say hi. Driving home 19 miles from work. Be home in an hour. Southern California traffic. Yes, my son is at Ocean View, and him and his wife had the baby shower Saturday, and took pictures and compiled it into a video, and then I took pictures from the video and posted it on Facebook. So little Emery is on the way. I think he's got 30 days to be here. And, you know, with a new baby, you can be 2 weeks early or 2 weeks late. So we're excited. That's grandson number 5 for me and Rod, but it's their first, and I'm excited for them. Nathan Hovey, welcome to the live stream tonight. Hello, my fishy friends. And Coral Works wants to remind everybody not to forget that thumbs up. I appreciate it. And if you would like to be a member of Susan for SLC Aquatics, why don't you hit that join button, and for $1.99 a month, that is the fry level, and then there's an option for our juvenile level for $3.99 a month. There is some member-only videos and posts on the community tab from time to time, and there's been a couple members-only live streams, not too many. I've been extra busy lately, so I haven't been able to do any Thursday or Friday morning or Saturday morning live streams, but I'm hoping that will change once I get the fish room actually stabilized and working the way I want it to. Leslie's here. Hi, Leslie. Hope I've been well. Congrats on the new grandbaby. Thank you, Leslie, and hope you're doing well. Sometimes I see your post on Facebook and see what's happening in your life. Dr. Awesome. You'd think with how often they add just one more lane, you'd have less traffic, but more roads equals more cars, ironically. That's so true. Doesn't matter how many lanes you add, they're going to fill up. Hello there, Mr. SLC Aquatics. Come on in.
Hi, everybody. I got to go eat. Good. It messes me up.
It does?
Yeah. Good evening, everybody. Just popped in to say hi.
Funny Viper Aquatics. We got Skull. We've got Dr. Anthony from Amazon Research Center for Ornamental Fishes, and Nathan Hovey, and we have Patricia's Petite Tanks, and we have got to go back up the list. Leslie, Coral Works.
So you shouldn't call names, because if you miss somebody.
Yeah, Clear Box Swimmers, Big Tank Hank's in the house. And, yeah, Patty, all them.
Yeah. Hi, everybody.
And Melvin just came in. Legacy Hobbyist. Hey, Melvin.
I got a text from my recliner, so I got to go see what it wants.
Ooh, what you cooking? Smells good.
Hot ramen.
Top ramen. Woo, woo, woo.
But I don't, you know how I cook.
Clear Box Swimmer says, hello, Mr. SLC.
Hello, Clear Box.
Lee is here. Hey, Lee. Rod said to tell you, hey, from across the pond. Hi, big hello, Rod. I'll let him know, okay? Hope you and Sue are doing well over there in England. And if any of my friends from Australia have come in, or New Zealand, and every once in a while we'll have some from, oh well, never mind. A lot of Canadians, and from East Coast to the West Coast, from the north to the south. That's a good one, LOL. Yes, and if you haven't seen, I do believe I've made part 1 and part 2 of Rod and his 40-gallon public. You can go look at that. His 40 gallons doing pretty good. We've lost a couple rasboras, and the pH was really low when we did a water change and a water test the other day. So I buffered it last night with some baking soda, and within the hour, an hour and a half or 2 hours, I can't remember, it looked really good. The KH came up, and I think the KH came up to 80, and the pH was up from 6 into the 7s. So I'm hoping that helps everybody feel better, get in a better mood, and live a little bit longer. Red Laser's in the house. Hey, Red Laser, welcome to the live stream. I was telling everyone that I missed you guys last week, but I did enjoy checking out the inside of my eyelids and getting some needed rest. I think sometimes allergies, and sometimes I get a little upper respiratory infection, but it doesn't stop me. So sometimes it can go into a little bit of walking pneumonia, because I've really got a sore rib cage over here. But believe me, I know how to use the steamer, the vaporizer, deep breathe, cough, drink plenty of liquids, take my vitamin C, my vitamin D, my zinc. Woo! And Rod has added turmeric to our supplements. Lee says, crikey, almost all my favorite people are here. Hello all, I'm off to bed. It's midnight. Wanted to leave a like. Good night. Good night, Lee. God bless you. What kind of minnows do I have? I got the rosy red mountain minnows. And, you know, it's a shame that I'm not prepared. But I did post them on Facebook. So I'm going to pull up my Facebook page and see if I can share it with everyone. With, let me see. I got to go to my page, SLC Aquatics. And if you haven't joined SLC Aquatics on Facebook, I want you to go over there. Excuse me. And I think that's it. Want to make sure that sometimes you got to transform it to fit the screen. That's as big as it's going to get. So let me come over here. If I enlarge it, okay, that helped. That helped. So now I can slide my camera, my live camera over here. All right, y'all ready? Somebody else came in. Darlene came in. Hey, Darlene, honey. Our Aquatic Universe with Mike B. Man, and Margie TV. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, hello, hello. Everybody, Surf City Cichlids is in the house. All right. And thank you for sharing it out and inviting people over. And Margie TV, shout out, ads, hi all. Yes, this is a family-friendly live stream. And Bunny Viper says she takes the Chewy turmeric supplement. All right. We take the capsule, of course. So I'm going to flip over here to SLC Aquatics on Facebook. And I have pictures of the rosy red cloud minnows that I have. Aren't they pretty? I have one with a little bent peduncle at his tail. So sometimes that happens when you're catching them and they get damaged. But I'm excited. That's what I have there. And I hope that they spawn for me. This is the best picture that I have of the Barbs. So they're hard to get on camera because they're very shy. And as you see, there's still some cherry shrimp running around, even though they're in there eating shrimp. Also, I added a angelfish over there that was constantly being bullied. Here's my gold barbs. I think they're absolutely beautiful fish. This is not a good picture of them because their fins are really a deep blood red. And I've got my shellies. Oh, here's my albino corridor eggs. And I had to put some methylene blue on them because they were starting to fungus up. And let me see. There's some of my cherry shrimp right here. I see a pregnant female right there with a bunch of males eating food off of the filter. Is Paul here? Hey, Paul McCarthy. How are you doing? I have a niece who's interested in, what is this? Aquashella Dallas. Happening on, what's the dates? Oh, 5/20, 5/21, Saturday and Sunday in Dallas, Texas. How many's going? Says the floor plan has completely sold out. Over on Vivey, here are some new new businesses selling. This is Meet Mike's Cichlids, a fish farm, and I believe they're in Florida. They breed African cichlids from Lake Malawi, Tanganyika, and Victoria. Oh, Margie TV is your friend from the Philippines. Well, hello, Margie. Good to have you with us tonight. And here is our Fish Fam link website that if you really want to see what's happening. I'm sorry, this is his giveaway. So let's go back to my Fish Fam SLC Aquatics. Nathan says, Bunny, I was going to email you, blah, blah, blah. That's a personal message, so I'll let them read it. Here are some micro medium red pellets that has astaxanthin in it to boost orange and red tones in your fish that Dina sells at Everything Aquatic. So I'm going to try my live shot here, my main camera. New local Austin's in the house. Hello, hello, hello. I know I missed some people coming in. And Surf City Cichlids, of course, is a friend. And Darlene, how are you doing, sweetheart? Did you see the eggs that I have from the albino cories? And I'll let you know how many hatch out. I'm excited. Because that's the purpose of this fish room, is to get things breeding and reproducing. I have plenty of albino bristlenose plecos. Darlene says, I use hydrogen peroxide and they always hatch. Well, what's your dose? Let me know what your dose is. And I know some people use hydrogen peroxide. I have a bottle of methylene blue, so the last 24 eggs that I had, all 24 hatched with methylene blue as well. Nathan says I'm sending Dusty fish next week. You're excited to see how this works out. I just added some plants to the top outside of the 2 tanks. Got some little boxes off Amazon for the house plant use in tanks. Trying Lucky Bamboo. Okay, I'm excited too, Nathan. And if you don't mind, record some of that so that we can watch it with you. So let me go to camera 2. Camera 2 shows you my new rack with the new lights. I bought these lights from Jeremy, better known as Sergeant Tanks. A 32-ounce cup and 4 drops of hydrogen peroxide. Okay, thank you very much. 32 ounces. Let me write that down somewhere. For eggs to hatch. Peroxide. 32-ounce H2O. And 4 drops of peroxide, which is, anybody know what the chemical combination of peroxide is? I think it's HO2 or something like that. Thank you, Darlene. Bunny says to Nathan, keep the leaves of the lucky bamboo alive, water, and probably above water, and you'll be fine. Otherwise, they'll eventually rot. So, Coro says, I got busy with work, but you said you got rosy red white cloud minnows. Yes, let me go back and show that picture to you so that you can see it, okay? Here it is. That's my rosy red rosy red cloud minnows. Is that how you say it? Rosy red white cloud minnows, which are 2 different kinds of minnow. Rosy reds are a color morph of the fathead minnow from North America and white clouds. Correct. I already read that, Coro. Thank you. So these are the rosy red white cloud minnow. Yes. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So I'm hoping there's some spawning that's going on, and that they love their new environment. It's a well-established tub outside. My ram's horn and bladder snails went overwinter out there. It grows duckweed year-round. It has some pond hornswort in there, which, you know, hornswort is bushy anyway on the vine, but this is twice the size of regular hornswort, and probably a red color morph. I've never heard of the rosy red white clouds before. Thanks for introducing them to us. Well, I'm not sure that's the exact name either. The girl who gave them to me just calls them red cloud minnows, but they're definitely a morph, and I think she may have gotten them from our local box store, Petco, and I will double check with her and verify that and leave a comment after the live stream if I'm incorrect. PetSmart said they could go under, but I quickly learned not true. I've had them in a vase for a year already, but wanted them coming out of the tanks. Yeah, I think that's the prettiest look for bamboo in our aquariums, is to let it be growing out of the aquarium. Coral Work says if they were rosy reds, those are cave spawners. White clouds are egg scatterers. That's why I was confused or curious. Thank you. I'm learning. This is a species I've never had before. But so thank you, and forgive me for any confusion whatsoever. I'm going to try to move my camera towards the side of the 40 gallon, because there are some Corridora pygmaeus right now at the side of the tank. And you may see some barbs. You got guppies. There's a 20-gallon and a 40-gallon in this shot. So we're looking at the end of the 40-gallon and the front of the 20-gallon. Craig's Catfish, welcome to the live stream. Lumpy Dog, Jeff, how are you doing? The Nano Aquarium Guy, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream, everybody. Don't forget to hit that like button and show love for love, everybody's channel. Go over and subscribe, show love for love, watch some of their content, leave comments, and share it out if you like it. And we support the fishfam.link website. Also, I have a website, slc-aquatics.org, and I put out a hashtag FishFam community newsletter bi-monthly, and I think, I did the January, February, March, April, so there will be a May, June edition. So the end of May, which has 31 days, will be the deadline to submit your short stories, your hobby articles, pictures, videos, whatnot, anything that's related to the fish keeping hobby. And you know, fish keeping can include crustaceans, half water, half land, terrariums, paludariums, etc. Sandy Dowdy, hey Sandy, welcome to the live stream. So, is it Queen Bunny or Miss Vixen Viper? Oh. Who's going to Dallas? Aquashella, May the 20th and 21st. And if there's any other events that you just participated in, let me know. A school of the Tiger Barbs just went by. I did add one of the Koi Angels over here because he was getting bullied and always hiding. As soon as I put him over here, of course, he's had a heyday because he's been eating baby shrimp. And he's just a happy little guy. He goes over and he kind of taunts the other ones in the 40-gallon. And you can barely see my Shelly tank right here. It's a small tank right now. And I have 5 Shellys in there, multifasciatus similis. And what is a female snake called? I have no idea. And is that going to be family friendly? But anyway, where was I? The newsletter. So we got 22 views, 16 likes, somebody slacking. If you'd like to be a member of Susan for SLC Aquatics, hit that join button and join me for some membership only fun. And part 3 of Mr. SLC Aquatics and his 40-gallon breeder aquarium in his man room is members only right now. Part 1 and part 2 is public. He has rasboras, dwarf rainbows, bronze cories, male guppies, and snails, which I have to catch and get out because he doesn't like snails. He has plastic and live plants. He has a hydrophila and a Amazon sword, and he has a bobitis, fern, and an anubias in there. It's gravel substrate. He's got a sponge filter and 2 air stones, 1 in each corner, and it's real aerated. It lots of bubbles, and we did a water change, a 10% water change, and we did a water test, and the pH was really low, and it was 0 kH. So I buffered it with some baking soda last night, and after a couple hours, I think it was 3 or 4 hours, it had already buffered the pH and the KH. The KH came up to 80, but it was a gradual increase, so nobody looked alarmed or stressed in any way. Matter of fact, they started swimming up and down and schooling, and their full colors came in. They just looked like they were very happy. Coral Rourke says, apparently there is no special word for a female snake, according to Google. I think that's silly, but Eggy Noodle doesn't quite nail it. Well, what's a male snake called? Does it matter? It's just a snake. Who is it? Let's see, who is it? It's Amazon. Craig's Catfish Cave. I missed something. So that's what's going on. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday. Hey, Don Gallagher, DNA snakes. See, there's the guy that asked that question too. So who asked the question? Coral Works, Don, asked, what is a female snake called? But apparently Google didn't know the answer. So maybe you can help him out. Craig, was that green truck your regular mailman? When I first saw it, I thought, what was that? But not this Saturday, but next Saturday, I will be getting some Odessa barbs and some black barbs, but there's another name. Where's my phone? I laid my phone down somewhere, guys. But anyway, wherever my phone is, hopefully it's on mute. I move things around all the time. Oh, it's in my pocket. It's like, where's my glasses? On my face. So, I have to pull up my messenger because that's where Heather talks to me. And she says she's got some Odessa barbs and black rubies barbs, black ruby barbs. So let's look at them. I know what Odessa barbs look like. So, black ruby barb. So let's look and see what they look like. Oh my goodness. I had no idea a barb could be so pretty. Look at that. Wow. I don't see my mouse over there. The mouse kind of went away. Purple head barb, black ruby barb. Let's look at images. Oh wow, they are really pretty fish. Ruby barbs are beautiful. Yes, Dawn, thank you. Stephen P is in the house. Hey, Stephen, welcome to the live stream. I'm getting ready to get me some of these black ruby barbs and Odessa barbs. Not this weekend, but next weekend. And she's going to try to catch some more Corydoras pygmaeus for me. I have 3 of them, and they are schooling together. Want you all to see on camera too the barbs that I have that I bought from her. I assume those are tiger barbs, because tiger barbs take on an oval shape to their bodies, but these have more of a slender. So that's why I don't think they're tiger barbs, but they have the wide barb line, the wide line. That's why I think they're young tiger barbs. But somebody has to help me out a little bit. Like they look like this barb right here. They look like this barb. And this says tiger barb. So they don't have that oval shape to their bodies. That was from my video, Susan. Oh, okay, Craig. That's fine. And yeah, they're both gorgeous barbs. Thank you, Stephen. I'm excited. My 40-gallon will be nothing but barbs and Corydoras agassiz, and I've got 3 pygmaeus. I have not seen my skunk Cory in a long time. He used to school with the agassiz, but I'm hoping I didn't lose him. He was the only one in there, and I didn't get other family members for him. And I found Habrosus Cory eggs for the first time today. Stephen, what is that? I gotta find, what is that? Habrosus Corydoras. I gotta see what that, oh, he's pretty. Is that the dwarf? They're calling this a salt and pepper Cory. I didn't know that. Okay, we're going to show everybody. Here's what Google shows. Isn't that sad? But congratulations on finding some eggs. This is a dwarf Habrosus Cory catfish. Small mid-water swimming schooling Cory. This Cory is a very active swimmer, an ideal bottom feeding scavenger that will also eat many microorganisms on plant leaves, etc. Congratulations, Stephen. Habrosus is a dwarf salt and pepper, but slightly bigger than a pygmaeus. Okay. And they are so cute, Bunny says. Yes, they are. I don't know why, but in a way, I can't even compete with Bob Steenfott. But earlier in the year, last year, when he said he was going to collect as many different species of Corydoras as he could, I'm like, the only ones I've ever had were the salt and pepper, the Corydoras palliatus, Could you comfortably keep a colony bred both hybrosis and pygmaeus in the same tank? That would be interesting because you don't know, um, do they crossbreed? Let's see what Google says. Yeah, I keep both together in my breeding colony, no problems, and I don't think they will interbreed. Even if you purchase, oh, okay. And that came from planetcatfish.com. Are the different Pygmicora varieties able to interbreed? That's a good one from the Fish Forum. Some species can interbreed. It depends on the lineage. 9 different lines and cories of the same line often interbreed, but most in different lines do not. And even though they will kind of like school together sometimes or shoal together, I've never seen different species of corridors interbreed. I know that the plecos will. Watch the plecos, the bristlenose plecos, and long fins and short fins. Oh, I forgot that's even an issue with cories. Yep. I kept both in the same tank, but never saw eggs until I separated the species into their own tanks. Now that's probably a way of self-preservation. Corawork says I meant more like competition and comfort. I noticed my pygmies seem to hang out with other fish in a school more than every other cory. Yeah, my pygmies will follow other fish like the rasboras and the dwarf rainbows, and they shoaled with them. But when I took the rasboras and the dwarf rainbows out, they started shoaling together again. I love Susan, just saying. I love my fish fam mom. Thank you, New Local Austin. I love you too, and I love my fish fam. I can't make it without you. Y'all keep me going. Y'all teach me things. You ask wonderful questions that I've never thought of before. And you're just wonderful people. You're very supportive. And we all do, Austin. Thank you, Curtis. Curtis, some of those crypts are, well, all of the crypts are growing back. They're just small. I have to put some root tabs down in my grow out tank and put them in the substrate so that they can take root and start growing taller again. Hey again, Matt at Liquid Zoo Only Fins. Welcome back to the live stream. And what else do we want to talk about? I'm going to get some more barbs. I've got eggs from the albino Corridora. I've got, I haven't seen the Agassiz Corridors spawning. Broad's got a bronze school upstairs, but I think there's one black cory in the middle of the bronze. So, and I think they're all female. I don't think there's a male in the bunch. So I've got to do some more shopping to get some breeders going. My peppered corridor have not spawned lately. Of course, that tank, that 40 gallons, been under medication. I've just about knocked out all of the Camellanus worms. I'm going to do a 50% water change this week and do another full blast of levamisole and keep the lights out and keep the fish fed. And this dose should actually knock them all out. The albino bristlenose plecos are spawning. I've got 2 tanks of grow outs on them. I have 2 tanks of the blue-eyed bristlenose. I went ahead and sold my male. I had a customer come in that was looking for a large pleco for their aquarium, and I went ahead and sold him because I was waiting for a female, and I'm like, you know, I'll just wait till the juveniles grow out and see if I get some spawning going on there. I've got a couple that it won't be long before they'll mature. The fish fam is the only reason I make any videos whatsoever. Thank you, Nathan. Oh, I remember back in the day just getting the nerve to upload some decent video. I'd rather do a live stream than actually film, but there comes a time when you film and you want to tell a story, like with Rod. I'm enjoying, he has a card, so if you haven't seen Rod's videos, go over there and look at Mr. SLC Aquatics' 40-gallon breeder series that he has going. Life in Liquid, welcome to the live stream. Hi Susan, I remember your first live streams years ago. You were making lists of things. Nice to see you're doing great. Thank you, Life in Liquid. Good to have you back, and welcome back to the family. I used to do better when I look back on some of my older videos. I was reading a lot of other people's materials, but at the same time of reading it, it was material that people were asking questions about. I didn't know the answers, and so when I was sharing other people's material that was public, that I didn't have to worry about being copywritten, I gave the proper accolades. And I do believe that one was the International Fancy Guppy Association, Tom somebody, I can't remember, Tom Adams or something like that, and talking about the XY chromosomes and how to get different features from different strains of guppies, how to identify the gray strains and the albino strains and the blonde strains, and they all have different features within each strain, blah, blah, blah. But I hardly have any guppies. I have some mutt guppies in a couple tanks. And I do have customers who buy these guppies, mainly because they just have different colors and patterns, but nothing kind of duplicates itself. You just get a hodgepodge. But thank you, Life in Liquid. Good to have you with us, and I appreciate you remembering me many, many years ago. I did about 10 shorts last night, Craig said. I was in the mood to pick video. I understand. Oh. And everybody show love for love. And Life in Liquid, I have a website now, and it's called slc-aquatics.org. And somebody can drop that link. And I do a bi-monthly community newsletter, Life in Liquid, and you can send articles and short stories to slc-aquatics@gmail.com. The deadline for the next newsletter is May the 31st, and it will go out the first week of June. And we share short stories about the hobby, articles that are not copyright. We don't want to infringe on anyone else's material unless you get permission. Hey KG, hey Kevin, Keith, Kevin, I did it again. KJE Aquatics, Keith, I'm so bad. Try being 64 and keep it, we all call roll. But welcome to the live stream. So Life in Liquid, there is a newsletter to sign up for, and you can sign up at slc-aquatics.org/Keith. Thank you, Keith. Blog. And the blog page of my website has every article that's ever been published in any of the newsletters, and I believe we're going on our second or third year. And so that would be 6 a year, so that's at least 15 newsletters. I may have missed a few here and there. So, and each newsletter has at least 2 articles or short stories in it. Thank you, Skull. Appreciate it. Red Laser says, Susan, regarding the barbs, they appear to me as Aurelius barb. Check out Stubbs Aquatics to confirm. Thank you. I'm going to pull them up on Google too. Arulius barb. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's look at them again. They're in this corner right here. I don't even know if y'all can see me doing that. But thank you, Red Laser. And this is what Google pulls up. The bands are not very detailed right here. And I don't have that roundness. But this one here, Aurelius barb, everything you need to know and care about. Let's look what this article says. For some reason, they don't have the bands that mine have. And it is probably the photo. Let's look at more images. This one here, but see, their bands are very distinct, like this one here, right here. Let's look at this one. Thank you, Skull, for Stubbs' website. Wonder how you can really identify them. But that's cool information. Thank you. Yeah, this one here looks very much like mine. Even has a little bit more color than mine have. But as you can barely see, wonder if I can enlarge that camera. It's already enlarged. Let me see, transform, fit to screen, and then I can enlarge it and move it up so you can really see them. Schooling right in that corner right there. But thank you, Red Laser, that really helped. Panda barb? What's a panda barb? Could be panda barb, which is Halodaria fasciata, known as the melon barb. Very interesting, guys. See, now they're showing their colors. So these are Aurelius or panda barbs. generally peaceful species that is an excellent fish for the community planted aquarium. Very, very interesting. I'm learning barbs. This is my first time keeping barbs. I've had the gold barbs for a while in the other aquarium, and they are very pretty, very docile. They don't give me any problem whatsoever. Craig says, sorry I'm back. I made Bella tea since she's my better half. What would I do without her? But don't tell her that. Hey, Belle! Thank you, Keith. And Red Laser. Nathan says, what's the hubby's channel again, or a link? Pretty please. Okay, Nathan, I'm going to pull up my website, my YouTube channel, and I'm going to pull up some video, like, let me pull this one up.
Ice cream.
Shh. Copy, paste. This is a link. It doesn't look like a link. Isn't that sad? Copy, and there we go. This looks better. Let's get rid of that one. This is Rod's first video, and Rod sets up his aquarium. There you go, Nathan. Oh, I really did a dumb intro. Okay, let me switch over. Website. Here's his video. It's on my YouTube channel, and Rod sets up his aquarium. Everything Guy. Hello everyone, it's me, Fish Ranch Aquatics. Well, hey Everything Guy, welcome to the live stream. And everybody's doing great. We have 19 viewing and 19 likes, so I appreciate that. Nathan wanted to know, I've seen a video of his tank, just didn't know if he had a channel going or what, and I'll be sure to catch up on his build though. No, he doesn't have his own channel. He's not into the hobby like that. But I'm doing a series of his progress within the aquarium, how he's picking his own fish, how he's catching them. Welcome to the fry level, Nathan. Thank you for joining Susan for SLC Aquatics. We have a new member. Woo! Thank you, Nathan, and welcome to the family. He has 3 parts, and on part 3, which is members only right now, you'll be able to see part 3. Part 1 and part 2 are already public, so I give the members an opportunity to watch the video within a couple weeks, and then I make it public. Hey, Diego Petsotics is in the house. Woo! Is Rod going to have his own YouTube fish channel? I guess if you... No, he doesn't want to do all of that work. And so I'm just videotaping him, interviewing him after he does the work. I've got him doing a water test upstairs with the aquarium co-op test strips, and I told him to shoot me a picture of the results, because we buffered the water last night because the there was a 0 kH, and the pH was 6.0 and below, and the fish we lost a couple rasboras. He can have his own channel, Rod Aquatics, or Rod's Rad Aquatics. That's cute, but he's not going to work that hard. He wavers in and out, just like most of us do in the hobby. If you have one or two aquariums, all of a sudden you look at it, you get tired, you want to redo the aquascape, or you want to redo the fish that you have in the tank, or you lose all the fish in the tank, or the plants melt and you want to put new plants in the, you know, things change all the time. Hey Chew, welcome to the live stream. And so he's not that gung-ho to do a YouTube channel, but he is enjoying his aquarium. And like I said, part 3 is out and it's members only right now. He is the Fish Fam Dad. Well, he is Mr. SLC Aquatics. We'll do that. And he represents us all the time. He's got to have his own t-shirt. He's the one who did the beautiful, I don't even know if I can get it up there to show you the sign that he did. He did this, I think, for Christmas. He surprised me with that big poster of Touching Lives One Fish at a Time, SLC Aquatics. And then over here on, let me switch back so I don't make you dizzy. Let me see if I can get the Fish Fam Mom. It's not going to show up on camera very well, but it's a wooden plaque. A wooden plaque right here on the top that has Fish Fam Mom engraved in it. He did that for me. And let me see if I can show you all what's going on over here. Well, that's kind of crooked. I don't know what happened to the podium. I mean, the tripod. Yeah, there's not much light over there. So we'll just stay right here. I'm talking to my camera, y'all. Y'all ever do that? And there's my Shelly tank. I'll show you my little Shellies. Multifasciatus similis, I believe. Nathan says, I was going to make a video last night of the Rescape new substrate in the wife's tank, but she wanted to go to bed, so didn't want to bug her and couldn't wait as I had fish to get back in the tank. I understand. So stuff like that sometimes is not time. I don't know how to say it. It's just not the right time to do it. Very cool. Great video, Susan. Thank you very much. Appreciate y'all watching and supporting. Chew saying hi to everybody. And yeah, it's good that he is enjoying his aquarium. And he just took some decorations up that Heather gave me, kind of like an old Roman couple columns and a bridge, and I told him put it where he wants it, and told him, of course, to wash his arms off before he puts it in the water. I just have to remind him little basic things like that. And but anyway, the hour is getting close, guys. It's 6:59. Does anyone know who's going live next? And I know Scruffy's Aquatics goes live at not 7 o'clock, but 7:30 Central Time, which would be 8:30 Eastern Time. So I'm going off the air now. I appreciate each and every one of you who have hung with me tonight. Time friendly or it's time sensitive. I did make an update video that Skull has already shared the link to. Thanks again, Skull. I would love to hear y'all's feedback. if you have an extra 15 minutes. Thank you, Nathan. After I get some stuff done here, I will look for that video again. Thank you, Skulls. Thank you, mods. Thank you to Nathan Hovey, who became a member tonight of SLC Aquatics. Thanks for the info, and thanks for the love and the support. You know, this is Fish Fam Mom, touching lives one fish at a time, and I'll see you soon. God bless you. I love you.